Peace and love, family. Real Street Ministry by ABDULLAH, live here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Out here, boots on the ground, assessing the situation as to what happened yesterday in the shooting of our brother. There will be a protest out here tonight at about 6. I, however, would not be participating in it. As you know, we race first, Black Power. We don't participate in any marches or protests. The rhetoric Black Lives Matter I stand for, because as so-called black people, our lives have to matter to us first and foremost. We don't need white folks, or we don't need anybody else to tell us that our lives matter. But in the spirit of harmony of our people, I am out here and showing that love and pride to our people. Which is why when you see this flag right here, this is race first. This is Black Power. I've been talking to a lot of brothers and sisters, been talking to a lot of people out here today. I even had a nearly 20-minute conversation with a white woman who wanted to know my honest opinion about things. And guess what, family? That spirit of Malcolm, that spirit of Garvey, that spirit of Cali, that spirit of Ashada Shakur came out of me and was speaking truth to power. We as so-called black people have to stop being afraid of expressing and telling the truth exactly what it is. The problem with our people is we're too engrossed and being assimilated into a society that shows you every day that your damn life don't matter. Once you start instituting power with control of your neighborhoods, the economy, the politics, and the social structure around your community, start doing that amongst yourselves first. Then these other segments of people are going to learn not to mess with you in any negative shape, fashion, or form. You're not going to get freedom, justice, and equality by asking for it. You're going to have to take it. And if you're not willing to take it, then this whole demanding of it and asking for it and begging on it and going on the goddamn news crying about it ain't going to solve nothing. And I dare anyone to prove me wrong. So family, I'm out here, boots on the ground, assessing the situation. As I stated, I'm not protesting, but I am out here in support of our people. Because it is through truth and spreading the truth the right way is going to enable our people to analyze this a little bit differently so that they can move more effectively. This is the narrative we have to start changing, which is why these marches and protests ain't going to solve shit. Y'all thought it was going to solve something when George Floyd got murdered? Hell, they ain't even put Breonna Taylor's killers in prison. I'm going to be out here, continue for another hour or so, continuing to analyze and have an objective view of the situation at hand. If I speak to people, fine. If I don't, that's fine too. But I'm here to inform our people who race first, Black Power, that even though we disagree in ideology, if we come across a brother or sister, let's try to educate and inform them the best way that we can. And if they don't go along with it, fine. Keep it moving. Continue to stand on your post, stand your ground, and continue the work that you've been doing. I'll see y'all later on this week as we continue to have boots on the ground and being a great service and dedication to our people. One God, one aim, one destiny. Africa for the Africans. Those at home and those abroad. Race first. I want y'all to see something right here. You see this sign that says Black Lives Matter, right? You see that it says black owned business, but when you go inside, it's a goddamn Subway. It's not black owned. Be careful of these signs that are going up that are saying black owned businesses. They're putting these signs out here so that these places won't get looted and that the protesters won't look at it and try to hit it just because it has a black owned business sign. Are playing a game. They're boarding up because they know shit about to hit the fan. Don't get fooled, family. Think smart. This right here. They can give two damns about black lives. Peace and love, family. We still out here, boots on the ground, walking towards the news cameras, people, you know, seeing what's going on. As you can see. Hey, how y'all doing?
What's the flag?
This red, black, and green flag, it was given to our people by the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey 100 years ago. They normally refer to it as the Pan-African flag, but this is really the black people's flag. And the colors on the flag, the red stands for the blood in which our ancestors have shed. The black stands for the melanated skin in which our people, the original people, possess. And the green stands for the land of the planet in which we inhabited all over the earth, but mainly the motherland Africa. So that's what this flag means.
You said not all black folks are racist, right?
I said black folks aren't racist because racism is broken down like this. Racism is who has control of the economy, who controls the system, and who has ownership over one person, over people's lives.
Now
Black people can say they hate white folks all day long, right? They can't stop you from walking down the street doing whatever the fuck you want to do.
Nope.
They can't put you in jail. They can't put you in jail even if they say they hate you. You ain't gonna go to jail if you say you hate them right back.
Nope.
But if I hit you and the police is around, who do you think they gonna take to jail first? Even if I don't hit you, if we argue or we got a disagreement,
yes,
but I tend to get a little loud, who you think they gonna take? Who you think they're gonna subdue, question, or possibly take to jail first? Wanna know why? Because their system was designed to keep y'all people on top while we stay at the bottom. But they never designed it for y'all to come up neither. Because they want you to stay in debt.
Here's one thing.
They want you to stay working a job. They don't want you to own anything, because really taxation without representation is what really started the Revolutionary War.
Uh-huh.
Why the hell we paying taxes in this country? Why? Because you're paying the corporations who put us in debt in the first place by taking over the banking system back in the 1800s. The end goal for Black Lives Matter. What is the end goal? You cannot beg and ask for equality and justice if you ain't seeking.
It's about unity and peace, man. That's it.
Fuck the DNP. Fuck them. I ain't voted for now one of them.
No, not that. Yeah.
But what is the end goal? What are they going to really accomplish by getting
Nothing.
My point exactly.
All I want is, because me and my buddies are trying to get another group going, and we're trying to get people to come into our group to try and see if we can go to all these communities and try and bring the community back together. That's what I think that we should be doing, not protesting, burning down crashing windows.
This is what I would suggest to you, and I would tell this any black person. Form it amongst you and your friends and stuff first. Come up with an agenda. Set the agenda of what you want to accomplish. Then have your friends pass it to their friends and so forth and so on. And then actually start going to other communities, people, sitting down with them privately. That's another thing.
I'm a mama. Social media, man.
Social media is such a drug and a
Yes,
poison.
yes, yes,
That it ruins everything.
yes, yes.
If white folks were serious about really rebranding and fixing up all these other communities, right? Have these meetings privately, sit down and have dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Have our people understand where you're coming from, right? But white folk, y'all gotta have an honest and objective mind to hear where we're coming from as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll say this on the camera, for our people, we gotta stop being too goddamn emotional. Emotions will never solve any problems. You have to come with logic and reason. Yeah, that's true. But do everybody look at each other as family? The answer is no.
Correct.
And that's what we need to
And that's the problem. Facts.
I don't believe that's the problem either. The problem is that you got one segment of the so-called human family that mistreats another segment of the human family. And that segment of and that's one portion of the human family that is doing wrong to this portion of the human family You gotta have people like y'all selves telling them motherfuckers calm this shit down and we'll beat the fuck out of them. On our end as well.
Facts.
We don't go around just go saying, hey, we hate white people. No, if you're a young brother out there looking to protest for the hell of, I catch you out there, I'm gonna grab your ass, beat the shit out of you myself.
You're being an asshole, you're being an asshole.
And that's
Correct.
what I feel. But at the same time, you gotta understand that there's one big family that's breaking down all these little families. And all these little families are tribes and cliques. You can have dialogue amongst yourself first. And we have dialogue amongst ourselves within each other. Then we can come together and sit down and say, you know what, we all fucked up. But we done fixed this with our side of the family. We fixed this with our side of the family. All right, let's see what we can do collectively.
Correct.
Because at
Correct.
the end of the day, the biggest enemy is the people who actually run this country, and they ain't no goddamn politicians. These goddamn elitists and bankers that are hell bent on destroying everybody, but they want to include race in it.
To make sure this is,
Keep the
yes.
division going.
Correct. Correct.
See you later, sir. Thank you for serving.
You have folks on the ground assessing the situation. As I proved today, discussions like this can be had with other people while maintaining my integrity and not losing sight of who I am. I'm race first, always. I'm always going to look after my people. You cannot talk that human race shit to me because I can break that human family down in different segments. You look at a family, you got a mother and a father. Then the mother and father has children. Then the children begin to, no, let's take that back. You have a mother and father. The mother and father has brothers and sisters. And the brothers and sisters end up having children. Then you break down other segments of the family. That's a human family. That is a human family. And I have no problem breaking that down to people that try to come at me with that we all one human race bullshit. But this is what they own out here. I'm about to leave and go home. Y'all stay safe, stay vigilant, stay focused. Peace and love, fam.